Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I'm Kathy Rhodes.
I'm John Rhodes.
And you're thinking differently with us today. Today, we're going to share with you 3 bad leadership words. Like, get them out of your vocabulary, erase them, and replace them with something better, please.
And we
Please,
want
please,
to talk
please.
about those 3 bad words in reference to our focus-driven leadership model as well. And how we created this program to teach leaders to be great. And some of the things that we're going to talk about, like these bad words and how they apply to our focus-driven leadership model. So I wanted to, it sounds awful bold, but I wanted to invite Kathy into this video because I really wanted to kind of just have a conversation in front of you on how this is applicable to everything that we're going to be talking about.
Okay, so bad word number 1.
I am too busy.
The word is busy. The bad word is busy. Busy, busy, busy. We are busy, right? There's a lot to do. There's a lot of things to put on our schedule. I feel like I'm always chasing my tail. We're busy, 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 busy. Why is this such a bad word?
Well, so I can be busy before the camera gets turned on straightening my desk. I'm busy. I got a lot to do. My desk is a mess right now. I'm going to spend an hour cleaning up my desk. I'm busy, but how productive was I?
Maybe busy about the wrong things.
Right? All my focus, the word focus, was not spent on what gives me the best bang for my buck.
There's another angle to this, though, too.
I want to hear it, yes.
There's just a lot to do. There's the emails that are coming in. There's the people that are calling. There's the appointments to keep. There's the team members to connect with. I mean, all of that's important. It's not like I'm just cleaning my desk. I am busy. I'm busy. What's that about? Is that okay? Is that good? Is that bad? Is that my fault? What else do you say if I'm not able to use that B word any longer?
So busy is a bad word, and your definition might be different than what mine is. But I want to look at not what do I need to do or how busy am I right now, because we're all busy, to your point, but rather what do I need to accomplish today? The word in my mind, accomplish, is not the same as busy. It's almost elevates it in priority on this is what has to get done today. Yes, emails are a part of our lives. That's the main way that we communicate. Phone calls come in, interruptions occur, but what is your true north in accomplishing what you need to accomplish throughout your day?
So that leads to the replacement word. Yes, we are busy, but many times when we use that word, it's almost like we're a victim. Like, I can't help it. This is just the world we live in, and it's just I'm busy. No. You're choosing what to fill your time with. I'm choosing what I get to do next. So to say I'm busy, I mean, have you ever talked to somebody? You're like, how you doing? Oh, I'm busy. I'm busy. Like you're the only one who's busy.
Right.
You know what? We're choosing how to spend our time. We're choosing who to connect with. We're choosing what that priority is for our day, what we truly want to accomplish. So please remove the word busy from your vocabulary so that you're also removing that victim type of connotation that comes with it. In that focus-driven leadership model that John has talked about in past episodes, the first rung of the ladder is transactional.
Right.
And we need it. I mean, 70 to 80% of our time is spent in transactional mode because there are tasks we need to do. If we want to be in business or have a job, we need to do this. But get rid of the word busy when you're thinking about all those tasks or when you're truly working through everything. Instead, think of it as, I get to choose what I do next. I do need to fill up my time. I do need to be wise with my minutes, but I'm choosing what's next. It's a different mindset.
And for the leaders out there who are paying attention, remember, managers are important. No disrespect to our title managers, but leaders lead people. What we find a lot of times is because people are busy, they're busy checking the box on things, that they got their heads down in a position taking care of stuff, When really, remember, that's the definition of a leader, leading people. You can't afford to be busy when you are leading people. Yes, I understand. We live in a world that we have to produce. It's what keeps the lights on. It's what keeps the electricity flowing. But remember your role. What is the most important part of your role? Is it leading during the day? Is it production? Is it being transactional? I get it. There are times for that. And that's kind of what we talk about in the Leadership Academy is when is that appropriate to live on the transactional rung?
You know, when it comes to this, I hear many times from leaders, I hear things like, well, they're just not doing it fast enough, so I have to step in. Or I can do it better my own way. I can do it faster if I just do it myself. If you're doing their job, then you're not leading the people. You can't do both. And if you're choosing to add more busyness to your day, you're not leading.
Right.
That's our choice. We're choosing that.
Another focus on the Leadership Academy is how do we go about our day? How do we make sure that we don't succumb to the busyness?
Right.
You know,
right.
little
How do we
things.
slow down?
Here's a little thing right here.
Oh, the distractions.
Watch this. But it's upside down.
Oh, no. Let's do this.
But it was upside down. I wasn't paying attention to it.
Get it out of your view. That alone creates more distractions and keeps this busyness in our brain. Get it away so you don't even see it, hear it, feel it, nothing.
But I've got small kids at home.
Oh,
I've got this.
I had small kids back in the day before cell phones, and they still found me when they needed to find me. Phone numbers are still out there, right?
Yes, let's move to the next bad word.
The next bad word.
Because we could stay on busy a long time.
Yeah.
We're going to do you a favor, and we're going to progress a little bit here.
Bad word number 2.
Delegate.
But we need to delegate. If I don't want to be so busy, then I need to delegate my work. Why is this a bad word, John?
Well, because, all right, so I have this that I need to do. I'm going to have you make the phone calls, okay? I want you to check my emails. I want you to, when my desk gets dirty next time, I need you to come in and make sure that you clean it. You are a good cleaner.
You know why this is a bad word? Because oftentimes delegating feels like dumping.
That's right.
He just dumped his yucky work onto me.
Hold on. Right job for the right pay grade. I don't need to be doing that stuff. You can do it.
But it's the attitude that's coming with it, right? It's the lack of training. It's the lack of investing in me. I mean, there's so many gaps here. Delegating does not have a good connotation at all. People hear dumping. I'm going to delegate this to you. Yeah, what are you going to dump on me is really what people hear. So what's the alternative word?
Well, there's a few, but going back to the focus-driven leadership model, this single-handedly is the difference between the transactional rung and the traction rung, is that we move from authority and compliance into ownership. Dumping, delegating, doesn't create ownership.
No.
It creates obedience. I do it because I have to do it.
Oh, hold on. It creates obedience while I roll my eyes.
And have an attitude.
So I might be doing it, but am I really doing it with my full mind, my full brain? Am I giving it all my effort? Am I thinking into it and thinking differently? Am I owning it? You know, renters treat things differently than owners treat it, right? Think about when you rent a car versus your ownership of a car. Same kind of thing. So you said traction rung. It's also the transfer rung. And the word that we want to replace, no more delegating. Instead, develop your people. Develop your people. You're going to have a different interest when you're thinking of developing them into the best administrative assistant, the best production analyst, the best project manager, whatever the position is, you're thinking differently toward them. And they'll know the difference when you've got that development mindset.
When you're developing within your team, you are transferring your knowledge. That's level 4. That's the 4th rung on the ladder. You're transferring your knowledge and building your leadership skills in your team. This is where your ownership really comes in. When I feel and I sense that you're going to invest in me,
Yes.
Now I'm going to be more apt to not be a gotta person. I'm going to be a getta person. I get to do this because she trusts me.
Ooh, there's that trust rung. Rung number 2. Trust is happening when
Right?
you're using the right words in your mindset and your vocalness as well. We have tools. We have so many things that help you understand how to develop. That's for the Midwest Leadership Academy. but we try not to hang you out to dry, right? Or try not to just say, hey, replace some words. Well, maybe for this episode we are saying that. But stay tuned, because we're going to share lots of good tools to truly develop your people and not just delegate and dump.
Yeah, in just those 2 words, we talked about 4 of the 5 rungs of
Right.
our ladder.
Right.
Because we're all over the place throughout our day, depending on what the function is, what our roles are and our responsibilities. What do we have to be able to achieve in our day?
Talking about the ladder, the other day we had to go on the roof because there were high winds and the shingles kind of came up. So John went up the ladder and then he came down to get the hammer that he forgot. And then he went back up. And then he came down and you had to go to the Ace Hardware to get the tar stuff, whatever. And then he went back up. With the focus-driven leadership model, it's a ladder for a reason. We don't just keep climbing, forever climbing. We go up and down all day long, just naturally, as a focus-driven leader.
And the Midwest Leadership Academy teaches us when we have to be at a particular rung.
Yeah.
What are some of the obstacles that we need to be mindful of? What are some of our challenges? What are the great attributes of each rung?
Okay, but we gotta get back to bad words. We have
Okay,
one more
bad
bad word. One more bad word to share with you. Bad
All right.
word number 3 is?
And this is a personal one that drives me crazy, and I wanted to make sure I solicited Kathy that I could share this because I want to be great with my team. Me. I can do it.
So I, my, me, that's the bad word number 3.
It's all about me.
Well, but it is my team. It is my team. I mean, I've got 5 people on my team. It's my team.
What she just said is not wrong. And hopefully there's not anyone out there watching it that goes, but I do that.
Oh, maybe. I do this.
Yeah. I have done it as well. Versus, and everything that you said was right.
Yeah.
What does it sound like to say our team? We can do this.
This is our team.
We have a challenge. We are going to accomplish stuff. We can do that. Not you.
The only time a leader should say me or I is when you're taking ownership on the mistake. The team member may have made the mistake, but everything rolls up to the leader.
Oh, that is such a great principle that we absorb the criticism.
Yeah.
Yet we deflect the
Accolades.
Yeah. The positives. Deflect that to your team.
Yeah.
Let them bask in it, but absorb the criticism.
But how many times do I hear, oh, I'm sorry we dropped the ball. My team member did not get the technology up to speed. I don't really care who. If you're the leader, it's you. I'm sorry I dropped the ball. That's the only time you can use I or my or me. Otherwise, it's us. Get that change of lingo and understanding of when to use it to avoid those bad words.
And the last thing that I'll say on this is it's just not about the words that we use, because every word that we use creates a mindset in our head, right?
Yep.
And it's me and mine. When I know one of the biggest things that we experience is that leaders can't get out of their own way. That they become their own worst enemies. And it's because, and I don't want to use I'm not suggesting it's ego. I'm just saying it's not always about you.
But it's such an ownership.
Yes.
And everything does come to you before it goes to the team. So if your boss isn't happy with your metrics or your production or whatever it is, they're coming to you. They're not going to your team. So there's so much on your plate. I get it. But it's not so much on your plate. You have to be wise in how you communicate and how you develop your team and how you truly see them and think about them and communicate with them. And these 3 words, busy, delegate, change it up and just see how your whole mind shift will change, and so will your teams. Change it up to I choose, I'm going to develop, this is our team. A lot of difference there.
And no one's going to be perfect. I make the mistake, and I teach on this stuff sometimes. It's what we keep in front of us.
That's right.
It's what we keep top of mind that will get accomplished.
My friends, thanks for joining us today. Make sure that you have some kind of, snap a rubber band on your wrist every time you say a bad word, some kind of reminder when the bad words are being said, and just make that shift and watch your leadership grow. We're excited that you joined us. We will see you next time for a little more depth into leadership.
Have a great day.
I hope this topic has challenged you to think differently as you strive to grow from success to world class. Please follow this podcast, share it with your friends, and follow me and Unity Consulting on all social platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, and our website, unityconsultingllc.com. I look forward to connecting with you next time to challenge your habits so that you are more efficient and fully empowered.